Hello Aries, we are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Aries. And Aries, let us see what is coming through for you at this time. Okay, we have received your information. Now it's time for the integration. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Viatur talozatos rivikiatos. Deep breath out. Viatur kiazatos talovesh riavir. Deep breath in. Kiatur talovaros telaziros kiavatos. Deep breath out. Kiatur talovalos viatires kiavir. Deep breath in. Vilosh katuros kavir. And a deep breath out. Vilosh katir. Kiatos kiaturos kiatir. Keep breathing at ease. Ralatur talavalos kavi. Riazatur talozato. Kiavashtavi. Connecting to your root, your base frequencies, your stability. Vyashtavi. Vyatoshtavi. A clearing of new ground. A clearing of new ground. New ground unexplored. New ground unexplored. New ways of being, ways of experiencing your life, which have not yet been explored by you, opening up. These are the kinds of manifestations coming through at this time, because Aries, you enjoy learning through experience. You do not enjoy learning through direction. You enjoy organic experiencing. Thus, when we blow like this, we are envisioning and we see almost the surface of gold with a layer of dust, because it's been so long since you've walked upon that space, and this is clearing the dust, and as the dust clears, you're able to see the golden path, and now you are, ooh, interesting, that's gold there, and now you are able to sense it and to see it and to then step upon this golden path and experience what this golden path has for you. Experience what it is, for it is multi-vibrational. It's not necessarily only physical manifestation. The gold is emotional, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's physical, it's everything. It's the true experiencing of you at a soul level. And so there's a new way, a new expressive way, a new stage, almost, you might think, in your development, your human developmental process, a new stage which has not yet been discovered by medicine, by biology, by science, by anything, and you are stepping into this new sensing, being, evolving, developing. And this opens you up to your energies of receptivity and to call in and attract experiences which are more aligned to you through source, not through external, but through your being and through your governance, through how you believe and see, through your base. It's interesting because it is these new experiencings are the path to your manifestations. So it is not you knowing A, B, and C what to do in the physical, but it's you rather walking this unknown physical path being, which at times feels completely not even aligned or associated with the outcome. And before you know it, you're experiencing this thing, you are opening up to this new world, and then boom, the outcome becomes available. So you can imagine maybe you are wanting a promotion at work. And so your mental mind is thinking, okay, if I want a promotion at work, then I need to do this criteria, I need to do this and this. And but even trying or wanting to do those things is not encouraging you, it's not motivating you. It's like, I know what I need to do, but it feels off. And then something interesting rather pops up where all of a sudden you've been invited to a art exhibit. And in the art exhibit space, you are they do art classes, and now all of a sudden you're signing up for art classes, and it just feels good to be there. That's where your energy wants just to go. And when you're doing your art classes there, you are there for a few weeks, and you are not necessarily seeing it, but what you're experiencing and what you are learning and how you are evolving and changing through your art class is affecting your work, is being woven within your work, is also being experienced at your work. So the evolution and the healing process and the awakening here is also evolving and healing and awakening things at your work in all spaces, of course. And that's the energy that was required for the shift at work to happen. And then all of a sudden you're called in to maybe give a review, and you do it because now you're inspired, and you do it in a very different way because the 12-week art frequency has evolved your thinking, your planning, your processing. So now you've done it in a completely different way than you would have done 12 weeks prior, and boom, the promotion is yours. And it's a lot easier, it's a lot quicker. It's almost like maybe you had to do a 6-month thing before, and now it's just a 12-week direct. You know, the way that you had presented it, the way that you had shown it, all the healing was required it's like sources saying this is the fastest, most beautiful, the golden path, the golden way is the richest, most beautiful, most dense in sort of richness of energy, of learning, of evolving, of experiencing. You are excited to be there, you want to be there, so you really take in all the information and you apply it. And so it's such a rich learning for you this way. And what it does when you feed it into all other areas is such an exponential growth. It's almost like miracle grow. So you're adding that extra fertilizer, that extra medicine. You're adding your medicine to all that you do. The golden path allows you an understanding of your healing, of your medicine. It imbues your life with your healing medicine, with your source medicine. Very interesting. So Aries, whatever is calling to you and feels good, go for it. Whatever experiences you feel yourself tapping into, tap deeply into them. Unapologetically, just be in those moments. Be in the presence. Be in the moments. Be in the experiences. Really just be fully in them, right? And immerse yourself into that which brings you the love and the joy and the happiness. Even if it feels counterintuitive, immerse yourself. And you'll know the difference between you distracting yourself or running away from yourself. You know, there's a difference between, oh, I'm just going to do this, and you know that it's you rebelling and trying to avoid the work, and oh, this excites me, this calls me. There's a difference. So you'll know the difference between if you are doing something because you're avoiding something within you versus you are doing something because it's calling you, because you feel attracted to it. It's not an avoidance, it's an attraction. Okay. And should you allow yourself the honoring and the discipline of doing that which feels good, releasing the distractions, and really trusting yourself as you step upon the golden paths, step upon these new ways, and allow them to heal you. Because again, the golden paths and the golden ways are this medicine, your healing upon the earth. You feel it. You are healed by your own medicine, meaning it heals the mind, perception change, emotions. All of a sudden you're finding yourself being and expressing differently, and it doesn't feel controlled and defined. It's organic, because you are allowing yourself to experience life in the happy pleasantness, in the joy, no longer the stress, no longer the restricted, but the joy and the healing in healthier ways. And this is not a judgment when we speak of healthier ways. When you say healthier ways, we mean healthier for your source, healthier for your mind, healthier for your emotions, and yes, perhaps healthier for your body. But it's not a judgment of what's happening in your life. Again, it's not an avoidance, right? It is this feels good for me. This feels good for me. This feels well for me. This cares for my nurture. This tends to my well-being. And that vibrational medicine seeps into all frequencies, and just trust and go with the way in which you evolve. You're no longer being the healing it feels with the Aries masculine that Mars energy was. It was very programmed, very rigid, that masculine frequency of how you must be, and very into static, stable, be this way, and everything has to be this way forever. Permanence in being, in a certain way of being. And now the healing, the medicine is that fluidity, that divine fluidity of the feminine, of the shadow, of the unknown, where you allow yourself to simply flow and take the shape of your well-being, the well-being of your soul, of your source, of your experiencing, the shape of your frequency, the shape of your love, the shape of your happiness. Everything flows into oneness, and you allow that maturity. You no longer decide what you're experiencing right now is not enough or is childish, or no, you allow what you learn in those spaces of well-being to integrate and to evolve and to develop you and to shift you into your truth. You trust those spaces. You trust those spaces. You trust the flow. You trust that whichever way you flow, whatever shape you flow into, is the stability you need and require for whatever it is you are weaving into your destiny. Beautiful, Aries. We are ready for your grounding. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Viatur talava rosh reavir. Deep breath out. Viatur talazatosh reaturosh. Deep breath in. Viatur talava rosh reavir. Deep breath out. Viatur talava rosh reatiresh. Deep breath in. Viatur talava rosh reatur. And a deep breath out. Viatir talosh tavir. Keep breathing at ease. Viatur talosh tavir. Rivik. Viatur talosh tavir. Talavak. Viatur talosh tavir. Talaviresh. Viatur talosh tavir. Talavir. Kiesh kiatur talozatosh. 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 Trust the path you're shown. Trust the path you are shown. Blessed be.